My career path in the industry started as a petrophysicist. I worked in a lab looking at rock samples to understand the effects on the well logs that the formation was having. And so I spent a lot of time looking at the petrophysical properties of the rocks and determining how that impacted the logging response. From there, I ended up in HSE by the industry downturn, and I had to retool myself. So I ended up, I had a plan to get some regulatory compliance expertise. So I worked for the state of Texas for a few years, understanding what compliance requirements there were, and then came back into the industry with that new knowledge and have been working in HSE ever since. The fantastic thing about the oil business is that it is truly a global business, and you get to meet all sorts of people from around the world. You get to understand how societies are similar and how they're different, and you understand the impact that the oil business has and how it elevates the standard of living for so many people around the world. One of the things that's attractive about being in an HSE role in the oil and gas industry is the variety of things that you'll see, and the career path within HSE gives you a great amount of substance to your leadership skills. So it may not be your lifelong chosen pursuit, but the things you learn within HSE help you understand how to manage the risks of the business that transcend the function. I think international experience is extremely important and valuable for young professionals in the SPE. The exposure you get to the broad array of issues in the industry is so critical to one's personal development in the industry and understanding what the issues are around the world. Because while the reservoirs may be made of the same things around the world, the way that they're dealt with, the microcultures of companies, the culture of the society, engaging in the different governmental entities, understanding what the requirements are culturally, socially, the challenges, unique challenges that every place has to offer, gives one a greater appreciation for what the industry does and helps you develop yourself in understanding that it's not all done the same wherever you are. So understanding how the differences impact and provide for a richer experience is critical to one's development. The reason the SPE set up a sustainability committee was to help the SPE understand what we can do as a society to promote the exchange of best practices, but also understand what companies are out doing that make a positive difference in the world for the things that we have the expertise and we can help support. And we see examples from building hospitals and schools in areas to supporting governments and understanding how to manage their resources better and their finances better, to understanding what local issues, whether they're health issues or infrastructure issues. As an industry, we're doing a lot of great work around the world to not only build that goodwill, but build up the society so that it's a better place than when we arrived. The safety performance of the oil and gas industry has improved tremendously over the last 15 to 20 years as we've recognized the need for the implementation of management systems, of foundational elements to our safety programs, and work to control the inherent hazards of the business.